Hey, how's it going?
Good. How are you?
Yeah, good. So good to see you guys. It is. Man,
What do you think, huh?
this is so awesome. Good to see you.
Good to see you, man.
Yeah.
Oh, I got a whole crew.
Yeah, we brought up a lot of people. So,
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. When they told me y'all were bringing a crew, I said, man, this must be a really important one for Gavin.
It is.
Yeah.
I've been telling Drew that for forever. It's like, it will always be one of the best projects we've ever worked on. So, yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah.
We wanted to let you know some things that are going on as it relates with our family, but especially for Sarah. Sarah's been experiencing some health issues, which she felt like she needed to get some testing, and so some testing has happened, and this past Wednesday we got the results of those tests, and it's just some tough news for Sarah, for our family, but they concluded that Sarah has colon cancer. And we've cried a lot, and we believe in faith a lot, and we're just grateful we got great church family like this church family, and we got a Jesus that binds us together, right? Right?
We never thought this day would come. Nobody does, but
No.
we're so thankful for our baby girl.
Yeah. You know when you know the Father has everything paid for, you don't hold tight-fisted with what you have. It's when you get angry and hold on to what you think you're God of, whether it's your money or your body or your own life, that then you become God and you can't let go of it. But when you know He's the Father and He's already got it paid for, you'll let it go. So for Brenda and me, as hard as this is for us,
And it's hard. It's hard. Don't get me wrong. It's hard.
she was the Father's. And so He's teaching us how to just give her back to Him because He owns it all.
I was looking around this room and just seeing the magnitude of people who are gathered here today. It's just a sign of the scope of Sarah's influence and the impact that she made. Sarah had a symbol. It's an ellipsis. I love this tattoo that she got because it's her symbol, because it means there's more to the story. How many know there is more to the story? Death is not the end. There is more to her story.
Many of you remember that a couple with the gift of giving wanted to help establish the Sarah J Rijfkogel Foundation. Sarah's heart, she articulated that she wanted to raise up the next generation of worshipers and worship leaders, bring a sound of the presence of God, to get them to bring that sound to the nations of the world and to this church. And we told you that we wanted to build out of here in Grand Rapids first a state-of-the-art recording studio that would literally bring that sound, a place for worship artists to come to bring that sound to the nations of the world. You want to go in?
Just want to see it.
You ready? All right. I walked in it every day just to see where it was, even when people weren't working.
Yeah.
Every day I'd walk in, you know, and I thought, we're never going to get this done. And here we are. All right, it's the lounge.
Man.
There's a picture of Sarah right there. And it said, dedicated to the glory of God and the legacy of Sarah Rijfkogel. And this is when they started the foundation, they said, what do you want to do with the foundation? And Sarah said, I just want to make sure the next generation knows Him and worships Him. So that's what all this is about.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about.
Man.
Yeah. We want to take an opportunity to thank a few people, because how many know the studio, it didn't just happen. And I think how long was the journey?
A million years.
And a million years.
It was 2 years and 9 months. Yeah.
From the time we
It's a long
started.
time.
It was a long journey of getting it all done. It took a year to just get the building permits for it. I mean, it was just that detailed of a project. But I will tell you that one guy that our heart just got so knit together with him, and we just love his heart. And he has his whole team here is from Haverstick Design. Gavin Haverstick is the gentleman that designed this whole studio. I mean, we wanted it done right, and we wanted to go to someone who is just absolutely knows what they're doing when it comes to the recording industry and recording studio. And Gavin's here tonight with us, and I just think we need to give hats off to Gavin just for a moment. I'm gonna come down there to you, Gavin, for a moment. Gavin, come on over here with me, buddy. We're just gonna chit chat for a little while. Are you comfortable holding a mic?
Yeah.
Okay, don't go crazy though, okay? All right. Psalm 33:3, you knew, was Sarah's life verse when she was 12 years old. I took her with me to a service. It was a family camp, and she was in the altar, and she was praying by herself, and we were driving home. She said, Dad, I know what I'm supposed to do. She's 12 years old. I know what I'm supposed to do. And she said, God gave me a verse, and it was Psalm 33:3. And we've always stuck to that Psalm 33 for her life. We do every time we see 333, you see a gas price, you see something,
Yeah.
you know, we'd be praying for
I
Sarah.
want to say we arrived in the parking lot at 3:33 today.
Are you serious?
Yeah, exactly at the time.
And today's her 30th birthday. Would have been her 30th birthday.
Yeah.
And so that's what she lived. And so, and the 3 dots was her life symbol.
Mm-hmm.
And she went through something that just, really was a tough thing in her life back when she was in college. And she got the tattoo that my life goes on. But she said the symbol never meant anything to me until I was diagnosed with stage 4 colon cancer, that my life is going to go on.
Yeah.
And so here it is, still going on. When Sarah passed away, we got her cell phone. And so we found Brenda found on her phone, she would just take these random shots. She had all these were just pictures that she took. And she would always take pictures of her sneakers, picture of her feet with sneakers. And these are her buddies. And this was her apartment she lived in when she was diagnosed. That's where she was living at the time. And she did this at Christmas Eve at her house. Whatever was that? What's that guy's name? Come on, Patrick. See,
yeah.
Not my generation, y'all. And this is her dog. She got this dog. This is Moses. That's Moses right there.
Yeah.
And so those were all pictures that we took off and just put.
I love it.
Yeah, and this is kind of what Sarah's vibe was kind of like. So Brenda wanted to get her vibe.
Yeah.
In the kind of the decor and everything, and then the sneaker shop where she bought a lot of her sneakers was Premier, and the owner did that hand drawing of that.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And so we put it in there, and that's Moses. Somebody had a painting done of Moses, and that's when he was a puppy. And snagged it off of her Instagram. So there's all these little nods here.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah. What did this one mean to you?
I was telling some people earlier today that I don't get nervous when I send proposals out very often because I know things kind of come and go. But when I sent this one out, I got really nervous because I was hoping you guys would pick us. You guys sharing your story with us about Sarah. I remember when I first came up here, we sat in that conference room and you prayed over us. And then you asked if you could show me a video of Sarah performing. And I was bawling, honestly. And throughout this entire project, she was on my mind, but also all of these people were on my mind. When you guys were worshiping just now, I saw so many people up here and walking through the studio earlier today, and I know how many people this is gonna affect. And it's not, when we design studios, yeah, we want the rooms to be beautiful and sound great and all of those things, but it's more important to me of who we do it with. And you guys and Drew and everybody that was involved, it was just a joy to even be a little bit a part of this. So I just thank you guys so much.
All right, Pastor Drew, I'm gonna let you work your magic.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
gonna let you go in. This guy, you've been working with this guy a long time.
Yep.
Gavin?
All right.
It's awesome. Yeah, amazing. Yeah, amazing.
It's hard to process because obviously last time I was here it was just drywall, and I've seen this in renderings that we put together, but just beautiful.
Well, what do you think?
Oh man, how are you doing, Pastor Brenda? Good to see you.
You too.
Wow,
What do you think?
it's unbelievable. Better than I even expected it was going to be.
Thanks.
Some preamps for that. And go ahead, Pastor. There's two very special people that we want to just take a moment and thank. And it's the both of you. We're so grateful for the time, for the energy, for the passion that you've poured into this studio. And it's far more than just an ordinary facility. We want to acknowledge the depth of what this journey has required of you, and the path that you've both walked to lead us to this moment right here. And we deeply miss Sarah. And I can't imagine the waves of emotion that you must have felt over these almost 3 years. But today, we aren't just remembering Sarah, but we're celebrating her legacy. And, you know, today, on what's her birthday, that legacy feels especially near. And we want to thank you with all of our heart. We had a vinyl record that we had pressed just for this moment. And this record holds the song that Sarah sang, "The Story I'll Tell." And I tell you, church, you know the song. The story I tell, it was Sarah's anthem. But it's not just her anthem. It's your anthem. And it's our anthem. Around the edge of the record, we inscribed these lyrics from the song. I'll testify of the battles you've won, how you were my portion when there wasn't enough. And I'll testify of the seas that we've crossed, the waters you've parted, and the waves that I've walked. And in the background of this record, if you look real close, you'll see that I fitted as many times as I could the words of the chorus of this song over and over. And it says, my God did not fail.
I was just sitting here thinking the amount of people that this place is going to touch is, a little overwhelming. So, yeah, awesome. It's pretty cool. Yeah.
Wow, that was special, wasn't it? It's pretty amazing. You okay? You gonna hold it? It'll be okay?
No, I'm just wrecked.
Yeah.
That's so,
Isn't that precious? That's precious. Thank you all.
We're supposed to be thanking everybody.
You are the greatest church on the planet Earth. I'm just gonna tell you, you all are the greatest people on the planet Earth.